Looking for cheap Madden or NBA 2K coins? Head on over to my sponsor, buy2kmut.com. They're currently running a special where my code Bkindel will get you 35% off your order. Fellas, as we get closer and closer to Madden 21, we're starting to get more and more leaked information brought out to us. So you guys read the title. Leaked out has been every ability that is going to be in Madden 21. So we get our first look at some of the new abilities that are in the game. So two things. First things first, gotta give a shout out to where I found this information, Madden School. You can go follow them on Twitter. I'll link it down in the description below. Basically what Madden School does is they come up with a lot of like plays and stuff. It's kind of like playbook.gg, except they do it kind of on Twitter and advertise through that way. But if you're looking to get better at the game, Madden School is where you want to be. I'll link their Twitter down in the description below. Go give them a follow. And two, most important thing, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's hit 1.5k before Madden 21. But like I said, guys, this is leaked information, so none of this has been confirmed. It's all just rumors at this point, and it's already been proven that a lot of these linked information that's been brought to us has been changed already. But you take a look here. Madden School tweeted, "This is the tweet you have all been waiting for. Every superstar and X Factor ability and what they do in Madden 21." And they put this link right here. We're gonna click it. We're gonna go right to the link. Hopefully it's not a porn ad. Alright, good, it's not a porn ad. But then you take a look, they have every single ability in the game and who all gets them in regs right now. So I want to most importantly, I want to see some of the new ones. We got the Superstar X Factor abilities, Pro Reads, Brady and Breeze get these. A lot of these already have been, like we had them last year, Gambler. Then we got Trust, which is a new ability we first got to see in the meta. Most prioritized ball carriers, predators maintaining possession over all else. When they enter zone, no tackles made against them while they're zone the fumble. Only player that gets this is Lamar Jackson, and I know from the meta, this was so glitchy. And if you get Lamar Jackson in the zone with this, he doesn't fumble. You could just run QB Blast all day. You already know people are going to be taking advantage of that. And then Blitz Raiders. So those are all the X Factors for quarterbacks. No new one besides Trust. Let's see what they got for superstar abilities. This is the first time I've taken a look at any of this either. It got released about an hour at the time I'm recording. First time I've actually got to look at. Got Fearless, Hot Route Master. Only player that can get Hot Route Master is Tom Brady. That's a little bit surprising, honestly, with a lot of kind of pocket quarterbacks. Set Feet Lead. I believe that was in the game last year. Conductor, that's a poor one. Jesus Christ, can Tom Brady be the only one that get any of these goddamn abilities? Escape Artist is by far and away the most important ability when it comes to quarterback. Murray, Mahomes, Jackson, Watson, and Wilson can all get them. That's nice. Quick Draw, that's a new ability. Passers with this ability will have faster throwing animations when under pressure. So it's kind of like, I know 2K has this, like a badge that you can add on your player that basically the more you upgrade it, the faster the release get. It sounds like that's going to be the case with Madden. Just if you have it, your release is going to be a lot faster. It's a lot like Gunslinger, but it's when your quarterback's under pressure, because as we know, we got that new thing where like pressure determines throws and all that shit. But players that can get this: Kyler Murray, Carson Wentz, and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, you already know, is about to be a glitch in regs. Dashing Deadeye, Red Zone Deadeye, No Look Deadeye, Comeback. Passers with this ability will extend range to all unpressured precision passes. I'm not sure if that one's new or not, but nothing crazy there. Sleight of hand passer, we already had that one. Pass Lead Elite, Roaming Deadeye, Gunslinger, Fast Break. Tideout's a new one. We saw that in the beta too with Lamar. Passers with this ability will improve the catching prowess of all tight ends who are open on pass plays. I remember a lot of people were kind of complaining, like, what's this even do? Like, what do you mean are open on pass plays? Like, how open do they need to be for this to actually work? Indoor Ballers, Safety Valve, Clutch, Agile Extender, Jukebox, Long Range Deadeye. So those are all the abilities and X Factors that quarterbacks can get. Not too many new ones. I believe there was, what, 2 or 3 of them? So nothing crazy on the offensive side for quarterbacks. Moving on to running backs, we got First One's Free, Freight Train, Ankle Breaker, and that's it. Not a lot there. Nothing new. Superstar abilities, Armbar, Balanced Beam. Avoid stumbling when carrying the ball. I'm surprised they didn't have this one last year. This one could actually be pretty nice. You always get that stumble animation, and a lot of times that causes you like a touchdown or something along this line. I actually really like this ability. I think it could be glitchy. Bruiser, reach for it. Ball carriers with this ability will frequently attempt to gain extra yards while being tackled. This is going to be a game changer for 3rd and 1 situations, 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, whatever. When you need like a yard or 2 to achieve something, This is going to be an ability you want to put on your running backs. Nick Chubb and Zeke are the only ones that can get it though. In regs, Energizer. Ball carriers with this ability will replenish a portion of their stamina upon performing any skill moves. So a lot of these abilities that I'm seeing remind me a lot of Madden 2 years ago. Do you guys remember when we had those reg chems and they were automatically put on a card? We didn't get to choose them. They put a certain specific reg chem on there and they did some. I remember Energizer was one and Balance Beam was one. The Never Stumble, it was just a different name. But it seems like they're kind of bringing a lot of those red abilities back in Madden 21 as like actual abilities. I believe they were in Madden 18, I believe they were in Madden 18, maybe Madden 19 is too, but we got Energizer, Evasive, Backfield Mismatch. Tank was one. I don't know if we saw that in any running backs, but basically if you get hit stick, you don't go down. Leonard Fournette, Derrick Henry get that. That makes a lot of sense. Playmakers. Second win. What's this? Players with this ability have a chance to replenish their stamina once per play when it is half depleted. Okay, that could be nice. Josh Jacobs, the only one that gets that. But obviously, I'm looking more so of like what abilities are in the game, because you know all these are going to be coming to mud at some point. Matchup Nightmare, running back, Prens, closer, jukebox, nasty streak, college's Kuzowitz? Yeah, he gets nasty streak. All right, so those are all the abilities for running back and quarterbacks. So we now have Madden 21 wide receiver and tight ends X factors, double me, rack 'em up, max theory, yak 'em up. Nothing new there. Short and elite. I'm not sure if this is a new one, but more consistently catching passes less than 10 yards at the line of scrimmage. Mid and elite, deep and elite, so it's basically just going to keep going out. Short out elite, mid out elite, deep out elite, outside apprentice, jukebox, grab and go, return man, red zone threat. Second win, we already saw that one. Route technician, tank, tight end apprentice, leapfrog, route apprentice. So it looks like there's honestly no new abilities or X factor when it comes to your receiving corps. It's kind of weird. Offensive lineman, I never used any offensive lineman superstar abilities or X factors, so I'm not sure what all is new here, but we got all day, edge protector, screen protector, block ability will dominate when impact blocks on screenplays. I think that one's new. That'll be nice as long as they don't freaking run into the lineman. Post up, nasty streak. Unspun blockers with this ability will defend against spin pass rush moves as if they had additional resistance point. Okay, lifeguard, tough nut, polarly, matador. It sounds like there's a ton of new lineman abilities. I don't remember any of these ones, but that could be nice. Blockers with this ability will defend pass rush moves. Fool me once, blockers with this ability will gain blocker resistance points at a faster rate. Natural talent. So it looks like there's a ton of new lineman abilities. And guys, if there is ability that you want to like take a look at and read more in depth, just be sure to pause that video. But while you do that, also hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So those are all our offensive abilities and X factors that we have come Madden 21 League. Now we're gonna move on to the defensive side of the ball. We got Unstoppable Force for X factors, Fearmonger, Relentless, Reinforcement, Avalanche. So I saw this ability and I had a panic attack, but it sounds like this is just an X factor. Thank God. But take a look at this. There are tacklers and then there are these guys. When they enter the zone, any successful hit stick made while running towards the line of scrimmage will result in a fumble. That is the most overpowered thing that I have ever seen in a Madden in my life, bro. When I saw that, I had a panic attack because I dead ass thought that was an ability, and that is Enforcer on steroids times 10. But luckily, only Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams can get it in regs, and it's an X factor, so it is kind of limited, but bro, that's going to be overpowered. We got Blitz. Effective D-line captains are just a 5. They are motivators. When they enter zone, all opposing blockers have their resistance bars wiped out. That's nice. Run stuffer, momentum shift, shutdown, zone hawk, bottleneck. Bottleneck defenders realize that the best way to stop a route is to act early. When they enter zone, they are highly likely to dominate when any pass press counter. So it sounds like man coverage is going to be a huge focus point at the beginning of Madden 21. Whether it changes that or not, kind of be determined, but those are all the defensive X factors. And then defensive superstar abilities, it sounds like they're not doing it by position like offense, but we got our defense abilities. We got Swim Club. Defenders with this ability will ignore 1 bar of blockers resistance when attempting Swim Club. Edge threat elite, we already know that's hell. No outsiders. Under pressure, BOGO. Okay, what's this? Defenders with this ability are granted a free pass rush route. pass rush move once per play after spending a pass rush point. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that means, but it's something new, so it sounds cool. Run stopper, inside stuff, edge rally, we already know what these are. Instant rebate, defenders with this ability are refunded a pass rush point when they are successfully shed blocks. So I don't know what they mean by this whole like pass rush point and all this stuff that they have. El Toro, defenders with this ability will receive dominant bull rush wins when their pass rush points are full. I get it. El Toro, bull rush moves, like, you get it. Speedster, defenders with this ability will ignore 1 bar of blockers resistance when attempting speed pass rush moves. I just don't get this whole like blocker resistance thing. I think it's new coming into Man 21, but still a lot of abilities do with that. Extra credit pass rushers with this ability are granted an additional maximum pass rush move point. Okay, Nick Bosa, Daniel Hunter, get that. Strip specialist, we already know what that is. Unpredictable. Defenders with this ability are less likely to increase their blocks resistance bars when performing shed wins. Then we got Reach Elite. Ripper, defenders with this ability will ignore 1 bar of blockers resistance when attempting rip pass rush moves. Guys, I can already tell by this, there is so many new defensive lineman abilities. This is ridiculous. One of the focus points that they're marketing right now is using the D-line. They've added so many different abilities for D-line users here. This is crazy. Goal line stuff, secure tackler, defensive rally. Defense with this ability will grant a bonus pass rush point to all defensive linemen any 3rd or 4th. That could be huge. If I get additional pass rush on 3rd or 4th down that can help me get pressure, that's going to be crazy. Adrenaline rush. Pass rushers with this ability will have the ability have their pass rush move points restored after sacking the QB. I hope I learn more about what these pass rush points are, bro, because I really don't know. But that's a huge emphasis with these abilities, is these pass rush points and pass rush resistance. Mr. Big Stop, defenders with this ability will start 3rd or 4th down with at least half their maximum pass point. Lurker, outmatched defender with this ability are highly likely to win contested catches against running backs. Okay, I like that. Tack Supreme, short route KO, defenders with this ability force more catch tackle knockouts in man-to-man coverage versus short routes less than 10 yards. Medium route, deep route, it's going to be the same thing except 10 to 20, 20 plus. Flat zone KO, defenders with this ability force more catch knockouts and react quicker in any flat zone coverage. Okay, that's nice. Mid zone, deep zone, same thing. Deep out, it's going to be the same thing except 20 yards. We already know what Acrobata is. 1 step ahead, defenders with this ability generally react much faster to receiver cut moves when in man coverage. Ooh, this is going to be a game changer in man coverage, bro. Man coverage was already OP in the meta, and if you have this ability on somebody, they are going to lock down your number 1 receiver every single time. No surprise, Stephon Gilmore, Jalen Ramsey, get it. Pick artist, bench press, defenders with this ability apply bonus fatigue to their man coverage target after a successful press win. Chuck out, defenders with this ability slow down their target after a successful zone chuck. Defenders with this ability will frequently prevent additional yard gains while tackling a stone wall. Tip drill, we already know what that is. Same one, Unfakeable, Lumberjack, Enforcer. Hopefully they change this down a little bit because holy hell, Enforcer is OP. So that is all the defensive abilities now. Now we got all the kicker and punter superstar abilities with focus kicker, clutch kicker. Nothing new there. That's really all you need from a special team standpoint. Oh, and there's some that no players have. Okay, X Factor abilities that no player has. High-low, Deadeye, Run and Gun, Brick Wall, Omaha, Moss. God damn it, they brought Moss back. Wrecking Ball, Grab and Smash. Not all receivers need fancy footwork. When they enter the zone, they have an increased successful chance on stiff arm and truck attempts following the catch. Okay, so it's basically going to be bulldozer on wide receivers, it sounds like. Vanguard players are reason running backs thank their blockers in the post-game interview. When they enter the zone, they are nearly guaranteed dominant impact block wins. Holy hell. So this sounds like it's going to be that freaking nasty streak, except it's going to work on every single player, and it's going to be an X Factor. So this is going to be crazy. D-line, but offensive line abilities might be the move this year. Selfless, universal coverage is now an X Factor. Superstar abilities that no player currently has is Homer, Protected, and Human Joystick. So Human Joystick is back in the game as well. One thing that I noticed that is not on this list is, you guys remember Film Study. Earl Thomas had it in the beta. Basically what it means is if your opponent runs the same play 2 times in a row, the defense could see that play. That's not in here, so it sounds like they got rid of it. See, I was somebody that was pro film study. I thought it was a great addition to the game, bro. I don't want to see people spamming the same play over and over again. I don't care if it's like, oh, you can't stop it, like you shouldn't be running it, bro. It's like, it's a video game. Like, have fun. Don't run the same shit over and over again. Anyways, boys, that is every ability and X factor that is going to be in Madden 21. Once again, these are leaked images. I have no idea how Madden School got this information, so for all we know, it could be fake. But we got to take a look at some of the new abilities that are coming in Madden 21, as well as some of the ones they're bringing over from last year. A lot of ones people don't want. All I know is Avalanche, you get that activated, it's game over, bro. But hopefully you'll like this video. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite X Factor or ability is, and once again, I'll link Madden School's information down in the description below so you can go check this out as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and be sure to hit that like button. I'm out. Peace.